Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Thursday, October 16th. We got NFL Thursday, we got two MLB games, and then we got NHL. Haven't checked for college football today, but I believe there is one or two games for college football. This video will mostly be about MLB and NFL, but yes, we do have one game for college football. Quick recap of yesterday. If you follow the video yesterday, you should have hit on every single prop. We did not miss. We put out 6 slips. We cashed all 6 of them. Half of them were gobbies, but other than that, we still 2 extra money. So hopefully we can do the same. So let's head on over to MLB today. Like I mentioned yesterday, Vladimir Guerrero, he was due. He went off. Julio Rodriguez, we had him on strikeouts. We took the over. Today we're going to go back to hitter strikeouts once again. Christian Yelich is my first one. Going against Tyler Glasnow. He's batting 1 for 12 with 7 strikeouts against Glasnow. He's been averaging a strikeout per game, especially with the pitching from the Dodgers. He had 2 in the first game, 1 in the second. I think he gets 1 in the third. Next up for for hitter strikeouts that I like is Eugenio Suarez. He's also been averaging 1 strikeout, same thing as Julio Rodriguez. But this matchup I even like even better due to the fact that he struggles against Max Scherzer. He's batting I think I think he's 1 for 13 with the 083 average with 6 strikeouts. So those are my top 2 hitter strikeouts for today. You can go back to Julio. Julio's been averaging 1 strikeout. He got that 1 strikeout for us yesterday. But let's head on over to hits allowed. We took Shane Bieber yesterday. He cashed for us. Today I do have Max Scherzer at 2.5. And then Luis Castillo could be in play at 3.5 as well. Same thing with Glasnow. All 3 of them are in play. The Brewers are desperate for a win. And the Mariners want to bounce back from that lopsided loss. But I think all 3 pitchers get hit today. I do think Glasnow pitches much better than these 2. But I still think they get to Glasnow for 4 or 5 hits, possibly a run or 2. The Brewers are desperate for a win. I don't think they want to go down 3-0. I mean, tough task against Glasnow though. For pitcher strikeouts, the only one I do like is Glasnow at 4.5. Scherzer and Castillo, you can lower it down to 2.5. I do think Scherzer edges him out, and I do think the Blue Jays tie this series up. I think Scherzer pitches like prime Scherzer. The only thing that worries about is his pitching outs. It's at 11. I think he goes more than 4 innings, which brings us up to 12. So this, I might take a gamble here and take the over here. DG Fantasy has him going under at 52% hit rate. Tyler Glasnow was at 16.5 when this was posted. It's down to 15.5. So they do think the Brewers are going to hit him. I think he goes 5 2/3, if not 6 innings. He does allow 2 or 3 earned runs. Like I mentioned, Dodgers pitching are much more superior than their bullpen. The Brewers are going to try to get to the bullpen. But I think Glasnow goes over 15.5. I mean, this is way too low for him. I mean, it was at 16.5 when it got posted. So this might be an over. And same thing with Scherzer. Might be an over as well. But let's head on over to NFL. And we got a batter of old tested veterans. We got Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers. Check the point spread on this. This is to be considered a high scoring game. So, what you can hit is Aaron Rodgers' passing yards, Joe Flacco's passing yards, and then you can go to the receivers. So you can take a Jamar Chase, you can take a T. Higgins, you can take Jalen Warren, DK Metcalf. He was a taco on Tuesday, so if you took that, you can lower it down to that taco number at which I believe it was 39.38, but you can get them at 39.5. And then the fantasy scores for the quarterbacks is highly rated on DG Fantasy with a 55.8% hit rate to go over. So for Aaron Rodgers, 15 to go over. Same thing with Joe Flacco to go over. Basically, all they need is a touchdown, 2 touchdown passes, and 200 yards for these two, and this cashes their fantasy score. If you want to go roll with their passing yards, you can take that. You can obviously lower it to a Gabi, but I do expect this to be a high scoring game. So Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco will probably be at least the play of the days for NFL, followed by Metcalf, and then you can target receivers like T. Higgins, Chase Brown, and Metcalf. Those are the top three. A couple sneaky plays that you want to throw in there. It's going to be Pat, tight end for the Steelers at 13.5, and then you can throw in Noah Fant, tight end for the Bengals. So you want to throw those in. I think those could be sneaky plays. If you want to take the Gabi, that's probably best for them. You can get Noah at 19.5, 14.5. Same thing with Pat. Get him at 9. But I think he goes over his regular lines. You can see he's only missed his one, so his regular line is pretty decent. 13.5. So definitely will have those two on separate slips. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. As far as NHL, I haven't checked anything on NFL, on NHL. Sorry about that. NHL. Shots on goal. Josh Dewan cashed yesterday. Sam Reinhart cashed yesterday. Patrick Kane cashed. Everything I mentioned. I'm not even a hockey guru. But for today, for hockey, I think the only one I do like is Sidney Crosby. Where is he at? But remember, I do take the Gobbies for NHL. I think we're gonna have 6 to 8 games for NHL, so we do have a lot of options. Big reason why we have NFL and MLB today, so wanted to focus more on that. But for those hockey fans, I think Sidney Crosby is the only one. And we'll be taking his shots on goal. As soon as Price Picks loads up, see where his line's at. So you got him at 1.5 here against the Kings. This should be a good matchup here against the Penguins and Kings. But I do like Sidney Crosby, 1.5 goals. So mix and match. Pick your favorite. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. See you guys in the next one.